Guys, and good afternoon. So this week would have been our last week of school. We've already done the entire alphabet, A all the way to Z, and we did numbers, but we have one number left to do, and that is number 10. So the number 10, it looks like this. It's this last one here. It's the blue one. It's a 1 and a 0 together. That is the number 10. So before I read our book and we do our search and find, let's go ahead and count. So do it with me. We're going to use our fingers. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two hands is 10 because you have 5 fingers on this hand and 5 on this one. You put them together and you have 10 fingers. So great job counting. And this is My 10 book by Jane Belk Moncure. See, so we did them all. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this one's 10. This is little 10. She lives in the house of 10. It has 10 rooms. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rooms. Does your house have 10 rooms, or does it have a little bit less or maybe a little more? You should count your rooms. Little 10 likes to take a walk, and one day she walks to her mailbox. She finds a letter, and it says, "Dear friend, I have sent you 10 surprises. Love, a secret pal." And soon a delivery van comes down the road, and guess what's inside? Little 10 gets a big box, and the tag reads, "Have fun, little 10." Little 10 takes the box inside, or indoors. Inside the box are 10 robot dolls. What a super gift, she says. Oh, look at that. Little 10 even has the number 10 on her headband. Little 10 has 5 girl dolls and 5 boy dolls. Help me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love my new dolls. I will play with them all year long, she says. So little 10 has a tea party for her dolls, and there's a muffin for each doll. One snowy day, little 10 makes paper hats for her dolls. She paints 5 hats blue for the boys and 5 hats pink for the girls. Little 10 has a doll parade. How nice my dolls look. Count her dolls as they march 2 by 2. So she lined them up, and there's boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, all the way back. But they have numbers on their hats, and it's kind of hard to see, but they're super little. So like here's doll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One sunny and wintry day, little 10 takes her dolls for a ride on her sled. Look at the clean white snow, she says. Oops! Some dolls fell off. She has to pick them up and put them back on the sled. On the first day of spring, little 10 takes her dolls for a ride in her wagon. Look at all the birds and the pretty flowers, she says. Little 10 wants to pick a flower for each doll, so she picks 10 flowers. And on the first day of summer, little 10 takes her dolls to the seashore. She builds a big sand castle. It has lots of towers. Can you help me count the towers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 towers. Little 10 wants to collect a seashell for each doll, so she finds 10 seashells and she lines them up with her robots. On the last day of summer, little 10 makes a picnic lunch for her dolls. She makes 5 big sandwiches, but then she cuts them in half to make triangles. How many sandwiches does she have, or how many half sandwiches does she have? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little 10 also cuts Big Apples in half, and she has half a sandwich and half an apple for each doll. On the first day of autumn, Little 10 takes her dolls for a walk. It's cooler outside. The leaves are starting to fall. Little 10 wants to collect a pretty leaf for each doll, so she finds 10 leaves. On the last day of winter, Little 10 gives her dolls a big present. The dolls open the present and guess what's inside? It's a house for the robot dolls. What a super surprise, they say. How many rooms does it have? Can you help me count the rooms of the dollhouse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The doll's house has the same number of rooms as Little 10's house does. They each have 10 rooms. The end. So now we're going to do our search and find, and you'll see that in the middle of this dragonfly, there's the number 10. 1, 0 is 10. So we're going to see if we can find the ones that match it, the other 10s. But before that, I found 10 daughters. So I'm going to actually use daughters on mine today. But I found 10 super colorful daughters. So let's count them together. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 daughters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What can you find that you have 10 of? Do you have 10 daughters? Do you have 10 stuffed animals or 10 blocks? Go find 10 of something and then post a picture and show me what you found. So grab your piece of paper, and you can use a daughter if you have one. You can use a crayon like we did last week with the number 9, or you can even use a snack. I used jelly beans with our number 8, so whatever you want to use. So don't forget to dot the big number 10 in the middle of the dragonfly. My daughter doesn't want to work. Give me a second. Okay, let's try a different one. We're gonna go with purple now. Pink. Okay, so I dotted my big one, and then look around and see if you can find the other numbers, or the other number 10s. So I found one at the bottom, so I'm gonna dot it, and then you keep going, and I'm gonna continue to look. You look for your 10s, and then go find 10 items somewhere in your house. I will see you guys again on Wednesday, and have a great afternoon. Bye.